Hello, guys. Welcome to Food Chess. My name is Divine Govier. I'm your big deal. I know that we have been away from a space for quite a while. It's because we were handling some in-house technical issues, and thank God we fixed it. And guess what? The month of March is for women. We are celebrating women in and around Nigeria. It's International Women's Month as far as I'm concerned, even though it's officially celebrated on the 8th of March every year. And this year we are choosing to challenge. We're choosing to challenge bias, sexism, anything that limits a woman in the workplace, in the house, in the family, in the society, everywhere. We want to let you guys know that we can do it. Just give us the opportunity. When a woman is successful, trust me, the society benefits from it. I'm not saying that the men are not trying, but if a woman is successful, the society prospers. So thank you guys for giving us an enabling environment to thrive. That's why in this month of March, I'm only going to be interviewing women who are doing great stuffs in our society, in our community. And one of that is an area where I have always liked. If you know me, you know that I like food. If you know Divine, you know that, oh my God, I like good food, real good food. So that's why my first guest today, she's not just a chef, she is a fashionista, she likes pictures. I can't count how many pictures she's taking me today. Her phone is gang, so I'm on fleek in all the pictures. All right, she's also a lifestyle photographer. She likes traveling, and she's a daughter of the soil. Well, I'm not going to be giving out her bio. She's here with me and she's going to talk about herself and her journey so far. One thing I know about, aside the fact we're celebrating women, one thing I've always known is that they say women don't support women. And I would agree 70%. Reason is, for a lady who is doing well as a chef, her fellow woman will say, food not sweet. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. But if it's a guy, it'll be like, the guy can cook, you know? They just feel like a woman who calls herself a chef shouldn't do that because you're naturally a woman. Okay, so she's already in the picture. Her name is Ree Equere. Well, they call her Chef Ree, but I like her full name. Her name is Irene. Yes, it's a Jewish name. I had to ask her, so don't think I knew. I did not know before. I thought it was a Bini name. Forgive me. Anyway, Ree, it's good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
First question: have you ever had a woman, or have you ever had any female eat your food and say, "Oh, it's so nice," but behind your back you now hear that all of us have been cook now because you just get tight?
Well, not directly.
Indirectly, yeah, I meant indirectly.
Yeah.
How did you feel like this is supposed to be a woman supporting me in my craft?
Well, we're used to that. Women not, some of them being biased about what you do and all that. So I try not to even pay attention at all. So even when I hear these things, I don't even give it the attention to even discuss or say who. So I don't even pay attention at all. I try not to.
So what's the, we chill now. It's very easy for all of us to say, I don't care. People can say what they want to say about me. It's their mouth. How did you get to that point where you had that tough skin to say what you want to say? I'm still going to do me. I'm still going to be me.
That's because I know where I'm going. So
have you always been like that?
Yes.
Now let's talk about background, because most times our background has a huge role in making us become, be who we are eventually. So growing up, how was it like?
Growing up was, I grew up within a very, very beautiful and wonderful family. So I have nice friends too around me.
Family?
Family, yeah, first. Growing up was with family, of course. So I didn't really feel not supported because my family were one. Everybody, no matter whether you're good or bad, we try to make sure that, you have to be on track. So growing up was great with family.
So that's where you got your self-confidence from?
Yes.
Okay. Now, As a child, did you ever think you were going to be a chef or you wanted to be a doctor? Judging from your glasses, maybe you wanted to be a lawyer.
No. I've always wanted to cook.
Really?
Yes.
So you're that dependable daughter of your mother.
First daughter.
Oh, you're the first?
Yes.
Welcome to my world. How does it feel like being the first daughter?
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
Sometimes,
It's overwhelming and at the same time fun because, this nice feeling of having people look up to you.
There's no nice feeling to it.
Well, I love it though. I love it.
There is no nice feeling to it.
No, I love it. I just love it.
Well, I think I just like the respect part where they get to call you auntie and they want to make decisions and they call you and say, this is what we're thinking of, senior.
My sisters call me senior.
Yeah, I stayed with my cousins some parts in my life, and one of the parts I didn't like was when they are dishing food and I'm eyeing one meat. But because she's older than me, my cousins, a few of them are older than me, she has to pick before me. And I'm like, they look that draw. Why you go pick the order? They share the drink because we might be having drinks and they won't give you one bottle, so they'll turn it inside a cup, and her own is more than mine. And I'm like,
well, I didn't experience that.
Because you are the senior now.
Yes.
That's the disadvantage. That's the advantage. That's the advantage. Okay, so let's talk food. At what point did you say going to school, you just made up your mind like, okay, so it's going to be food for me all the way?
No. Okay, for university I studied English and Literature Studies. So while at that, I was still, I think about around my 300 level in school, because I lived outside campus. So I had already started making advances towards trying to cook and sell the food. Yeah, especially from the encouragement I got from my friends. Ree, you know how to cook. You should make money out of this. So at the time I had finished school, my mom is here expecting, okay, so which office now? Where are you going to work? Or that. I had a very, very tough time trying to convince her. Because she was like, what?
Because I was heading there.
What? After school, you want to go? Why didn't you just do that? I said, please, this is just what I want to do. And aside from just cooking and selling, it's way beyond that for me. So I'm going to try to make extra efforts to make it make sense. So I decided to attend culinary school in Abuja. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I actually moved to Abuja at first. Okay. So before that, I had this very strong thing for food already. So I decided that anyhow it is, I must cook.
Okay. Yeah. So have you ever worked for a restaurant, or you have just always cooked from home and delivered?
I've always cooked from home and delivered. I haven't worked in a restaurant before.
So let me talk about bad day cooking. I can burn rice for federal government. Hey! That's like, it's a constant, except I have people in my house. Even when I do, I still burn rice. In my family house, I will burn. I must burn food, especially rice. But have you ever gotten an order and maybe you were busy doing something else and the food got burnt, or you delivered a meal and the client says it's too much salt, or it's too spicy, or there's not enough something? How do you deal with those bad days?
Well, they'll say crisis control. So in the kitchen, while I'm cooking, there's always extra supply for extra portions in case. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm cooking right now, and it rarely, out of 10, maybe one, but it rarely happens like that. But if it should, there's a backup something around. So I know how to manage crisis.
So what's fun for you? Music while cooking?
Music while cooking. Music while cooking.
Oh, shit.
While cooking.
Oh, shit.
I see. That's nice. That's my vibe. Music while cooking.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about your travels, because I read something you wrote and you said, I like traveling. Say, but now you've monetized it. Please teach me. The truth is that I just want to know. Me too, I like to travel, but how do I monetize it? Or should I just be following you, protege? You pay the ticket. Eli, I'm going with her on trips. When I go, you have peace of mind. Abi? You are saying bye-bye. I'll strangle you after now. But seriously, how do you make money from your trips?
Well, this is it, food. First of all, food is inevitable. Everybody eats food. So for every state I enter, I make sure, thank God, I have 1 or 2 people everywhere. So I try to talk to them. Oh, I'm coming to your town. Yeah, I cook and all that. Get your friends. Well, let's do something. Let me cook for them. Let's do some food tasting or something. And that's just how I earn money. So I just don't travel, go somewhere and relax. I try to make money from it too.
So your next trip, you pay everything. I'll just follow you, so that when I'm there, I can be doing videos.
So be it food, be it meetings, trainings, whatever. But I just make sure I make money on every
out
travel.
of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said you like fashion.
Yes.
Fashion.
A lot. And it doesn't people like food, fashion, How do you even connect that? I mean, it's as crazy. This is how crazy it is for me, If I'm inviting you for dinner, and I'm coming to pick you up for dinner. So whatever you show up in determines where I take you to dinner.
Are you freaking serious?
Yep. So if
I show up like this,
looking like
right now I'm wearing a pant trouser.
Okay,
so
we could.
Don't worry, forget this.
We could go to some A-class restaurant to have breakfast or lunch or dinner, But if you show up looking like Ojuelegba, we'll go there. I'll take you there.
Now, what if I like wearing shorts, but my shirts, my tops are, they're good, but not trouser, maybe short knicker.
No matter how much you love wearing this stuff, it's not magic. I cannot invite you for an English dinner and you show up in that.
So let's know the difference. So
yes,
please, guys. Now we need to know what we wear to different dates.
Yes,
because it has to be educational at some point.
Yes.
What's an English dinner? What's the Ojuelegba dinner? No, Ojuelegba night food.
Yes, that would be you.
Or the evening food.
Baggy shirts, your slides, maybe your polo or something. We're just strolling there.
So what kind of meals do you eat at the different places?
Okay, Ojuelegba, you can have ofada rice, eforiro, all that. Yeah.
So but I can't have that for English.
No. English restaurants, but I take you, they'll serve you bolognese, steaks, ribs, and all that. Panna cotta and all that. So you cannot show up in that Ojuelegba dressing for my. No, now, please.
No, but we are supposed to you are supposed to allow us to be free. Like, I need to wear what I'm comfortable
that's
in.
why I don't need to make you uncomfortable. Before I invited you, I didn't tell you where I was taking you.
No, so just tell me you're taking me to one A-class restaurant.
That's if I want you to come out.
No, so that I'll know that I'm coming out posh.
Yes,
and
but
crepes.
But some people, they'll still not.
So if I wear a jean and so like the way Ella is dressed now, can you take him to an A-class restaurant? Today's your day.
No, I cannot take him to an A-class restaurant. No. He has to wear some really nice pants and shoes for me.
No, the sneakers are nice.
Or something. Okay, maybe this is okay.
Okay, no, but Godwin is dressed for.
Yes.
A-class.
Yes. This is corporate. This is full.
Yeah. So if I say dinner, dress like this. If you dress Ojuelegba, I'll take you to Plaza to go and eat.
Do you hear that?
Exactly. Plaza. All right. So let's move over to the fashion style for you. Do you style clothes or?
Actually, not officially yet. I just do it for myself, and
Okay.
but I'm breaking into that industry real quick, real.
So now there's something called Party Plug in your profile.
Yes.
What's Party Plug all about?
Party Plug is an entertainment industry. We organize parties, we set up parties for you, organize your birthday.
More like an event company.
Event company, yes. So we handle everything event.
Okay, so let me just officially let you know, here at Nectar, we rent out, also have a part where we rent out equipment. But the truth is that if we do business together, even if you are the one planning the event, Eli, we will eat food that day. Exactly. That's what I'm just telling you now, so that you will know.
Oh, yeah? So everything event.
Okay.
Party Plug.
Party plug.
Yes, so far we've had events. We've done silent disco party, we've done flaunt party. And for a baby company, I mean, we're doing great already, and we look forward to doing more and more and more.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is just officially letting you know that any party you organize, I'll not buy tickets. If not, I'll call you out on Facebook.
Actually, you're the one that will buy, and you actually do giveaways, sir.
I'll buy and do giveaway. I'll shock you.
My people know. They buy the ticket the most.
I will shock you. It will shock you what I can do. Now, you say you like reading books.
Yeah.
What kind of books do you read?
I read comic books. I read fictional. And my cookbooks more, actually.
Cookbooks, yeah. You know, you see this cooking something.
Yep.
It takes a lot to sustain it. Am I right? Because I know, I like cooking, but I don't see myself doing that professionally. Now, this will bring me to ask you: do you cook for weddings?
No.
Do you cook for birthday parties?
Yes.
So why don't you do weddings? It's too big, or
No. Now that brings me to the part where I say I have picked my niche.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, I think this is also the reason why some people feel overwhelmed in the food business, because they try to do everything.
Okay.
They try to do everything. So I think for you to perform very well, just pick a niche for yourself. Okay, you're either handling baby food, you're either handling food for weddings, you're either handling food for parties, and all that. So just pick a niche you're
So
comfortable
what's your niche?
with. First, I'm an African cuisine chef. Every type of African food at
sure?
Nigeria, Senegal.
Can you cook my banga soup?
Very,
Can you make my starch?
very well, my darling.
Can
very
you cook
well.
owo soup?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Can you cook? No, if I see fisherman, it's your
That's
people.
like
You know. Can you cook ukodo?
okay.
You want to ask me what's ukodo? I foresee. Can you cook ukodo?
Well, I've not attempted it yet, but I know it's something I can handle.
I like that spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what's the fastest food for you in the kitchen?
Fastest. It depends on. Okay, generally, personally, I love okra soup so much. Okra soup is actually very fast to make. Very, very fast.
And that's like the cheapest soup to make.
That's my favorite soup in the whole world, okra soup.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really, really fast.
So when I come to Abuja, you make okra for me.
I can literally just sleep well fixing it for you.
Oh my
Close
God.
my eyes and fix it.
I feel good right now. So you like playing dress up. Who's your favorite character for dress up?
Now, that is different for me because as much as people try to imitate, I try to create my own style.
Okay.
So far, at least I have people that inspire me. I have Love from Jules. She inspires me a lot. I love Tinana. Is it Tiana? Tiana's Empire. Yeah. I like...
Don't ask me to pronounce, but something Empire. Yeah.
Yeah, I love her very much. I love Swanky too.
Yeah, I love Swanky.
I love Valdrin. Valdrin is not Nigeria.
Okay.
He's not Nigerian, sorry, but I love his game, really.
Okay.
It's really good.
So let's talk about the worst food you have ever made, and you in your wildest dream, if they wake you up and say you made that dish, you'd be like, God forbid, I reject you. And you denied it. People started testing it and say, Ree, now you make this food. You say, no, now somebody can't cook am, no be me.
Actually, no.
You've never done something like that.
See, this is
like you cook a food and it's not your standard. Maybe you were distracted. I need to be very, very okay to cook. If I'm not okay, I don't take orders because I don't want to mess anything up. Not delivery food, maybe something quick.
Okay, for myself. Yeah. Oh my God.
And somebody comes to your house and they ask you, did you make that food in the kitchen? No.
Actually, that has happened to me before. I was trying to play with a particular dish, rice. So I was trying to, because as much as I like to cook, I like to introduce twists to every meal. Okay. So my stew now might not taste like the regular stew because I've infused something in it that will make it taste different and all that. So I was playing with spices with this rice. I was trying to play with local rice.
And you now did basbos.
What? Just that was, I left it in my kitchen and I went to sleep. So my friend came to the house. I didn't know she was going to come. So she called me that she was around my area. I'm like, okay, just stop by. I didn't know she was coming hungry. She went to go and eat in the kitchen. I'm like, who made that? Like, that's not me. Oh. It's really not me. Please, I think it's my girl that mixed something in the pot. Man, that was, no.
That was horrible. I can imagine. Okay, so let's move to your interest in photography.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that professionally?
Yes, for food.
Just for food?
Yes, just for food.
So what's the plan for you in another, say 3 years? I don't like doing 5 years because if you forget. 3 years, what's the future goal?
Yeah, the future goal in 3, let's take 5. Or let's say 3 to 5.
We'll do the one when our power carry.
Yeah, I'd love to own my food show.
Okay.
Yeah, within that time.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I'd love to own my food show. I'd love to have an official food studio too.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to
studio?
play out the full concept of that yet because it's something that hasn't really been created. It's something I'm working on by myself. So I just know it's going to be a food studio.
Okay.
It's not just the food physically, the pictures, the platings, and all that. So.
Okay. Now, you say you deliver food.
Yes.
Do you deliver, like, I want to buy a bucket of soup?
Soup, yes.
That's what you do?
In pots.
In pots,
Yes.
okay. But do you still do smaller portions?
When I started, yes. But portions now, for me, it has to be the least from 10 upwards.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That means you're a big cash now. Ella, she's a big cash. She don't need to do all this hours, small.
No. That's why I said when I started, yes, but...
No, Ella is sorry, darling. Ella is on the hot seat today because you slept with 5 legs.
Okay.
No, your leg is 3 now. Should I count it? 1, 2, 3. All right, back to Chef Ree. Eli, please get out of my head. Get out of my head. Okay, so we were doing 5 years.
Yes, so I talked about the food studio.
Okay, yes, and I remember I was trying to ask you about the food studio.
Yeah.
Do you want to be selling food from the food studio, or is it a contest studio?
Like I said, it's a concept that's not out there yet.
Okay.
So I don't want to.
So your food channel,
yeah.
where do you want to put it? TV
TV
stations,
stations, and yeah.
Okay, so are you looking to producing your own spices?
Yes.
Doing your spice mixture and all that?
Yes, very important.
So why don't you bake?
Professional. That's speaking of back to niche again. That's not what I chose.
Oh, you know how to bake?
Yes, of course. Culinary school they taught us, but that's for myself, my family.
So you don't do dessert?
No. Except for when I'm handling 3-course meals, 5-course meals. Then desserts, yes.
Okay, you do that.
Yes.
All right. So what's that thing that people don't know about you? Love life.
My love life.
Yes.
What exactly are you asking about my love life, please?
What's that thing that people don't know about you? I say, for example, love life. So you pick it from there. Love life.
Love life. Anybody close to me knows about my love life, actually.
So you are doing it. You're not doing up close and personal.
And PDA is still sweet, small.
Yeah.
So that's why I said if you're close to me.
That thing that people don't know about you. I say, for example, love life. So you pick it from there.
Okay. My baby Gideon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, therefore, end. So, if you were thinking, bro, you are in friend zone. They've mentioned his name. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Now, what else don't people know about you?
Well, it's
our little secret.
Yeah. Nothing really. But I just know I tend to fold in every now and then.
You're a quiet person.
Yeah, I'm assumed to be a loud person, but
really?
Honestly, I'm not.
You came in here and you struck me like that.
Once I close my door and enter inside my house, that's a completely different person inside there. So
no, I'm talking of the person outside.
Outside, well, there's nothing really.
Gang shows.
Nah.
Are you a party person?
Party person, yeah.
Clubby. You know how to boogie small. Like
mood. It's a mood. It's a mood
like
for me.
I saw.
It's a mood. It's a mood. Anyways, so that's like 50-60% hanging in between. Yeah.
So does this happen to you every time you go and eat out and you begin to garlic too much? For add more salt, join. You start analyzing the food, or you test something new and like, what's that spice?
Yes.
What's that mixture?
Oh, that's basil. That's basil there.
Yeah, that's
basil,
really nice.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, I do. And I personally think when I think people should educate their waiters and all while taking people's orders, try to ask them, do you like this? Do you like that?
Are you allergic to this?
Do you get? Don't just serve me what you think I would like to
So
eat.
why not start up a restaurant where people will get that special treatment?
Add to the niche.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what if
But
popular demand?
long-term plan. Yeah, that's inclusive in my let me call it a retirement plan. I would actually own a restaurant, but it would be more like a retirement plan later when I'm done with.
So do you do private services?
Yes, I do.
So if I want you to be cooking for my family, but you don't need to come live in.
Yes, I do.
That's a separate deal.
I have people that subscribe monthly to their meals. So they'll just come, would talk, I'll take down the notes, take down the meals, supply weekly, 2 times a week, 3 times a week. Then for some, you'd come in, cook, yeah? Because there are some of them that be like, okay, I'm having family dinner. I'm inviting my extended family for dinner. So just come help us set up something. Okay. So I have people that do weekly subscriptions, monthly subscriptions, and quarterly subscriptions for their meals. All
right. So that's how we're going to be wrapping up the interview. But before I let Chef Ree leave us today. I know people think I want to answer one serious question. It's nothing serious. What would you say to young girls out there who are aspiring to, do what you're doing? Well, it's Women's Month, and we need to push ourselves to become better because we are made of more.
Yeah, please don't stop doing what you're doing, because sometimes at some level it will feel like it doesn't make sense. People around you will try to talk you out of it and all that. As long as you're determined and you know what you want, go for it. Just go for it. Nobody, because at the end of the day, everybody that's trying to push you away, stop you from doing what you want to do, by the time you come out victorious, they'll be like, I know that girl, I know that girl.
Yeah.
And it will make sense then, so don't stop till it makes sense.
I did want to ask you this, but let me just go ahead and say it. Have you ever dated any guy who wasn't ever comfortable with you cooking?
Yes, I have.
Obviously, that's why you're not together. You're lost, bro. Sorry.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. It's been amazing having Ree with me, Chef Ree with me. And I hope that one of these days, maybe when you start your cooking school or something, I can come and learn from you. Yes. I can come and teach you.
You're welcome.
Ukodo.
You're welcome.
How to cook.
Yes.
That's why I'm from Delta State. It's a simple food, though, but because of the name I'm calling it, you don't know it. And it feels good, like... I know that one. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. We'll be back next week, Friday. Do have yourself a wonderful day and a fabulous weekend ahead of you. You can kindly, please, do follow us on Instagram at Nectar Podcast. YouTube, subscribe. Hit that button right now. Subscribe. We are Nectar Studios. And for Facebook, we are Nectar Podcast. Thank you so much. Have yourself a fabulous month. It's Women's Month. Ladies, you are made of more. You are limitless. Don't limit yourself. You can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens you. And I'm a strong believer of that anytime you put your mind to do stuff, you will definitely get it done. And guess what? When a woman succeeds, an entire community, an entire family, an entire state succeed. So, ciao, ciao. And bye.